we're doing a Christmas little makeup look. I'm super excited because it has honestly been such a long time since I have done a full get ready with me, like steps and all, products and all, like techniques and all. And if you guys do recreate this look for Christmas, be sure to tag me, girl. I want to see it. I'm gonna try to keep this as simple as possible. It's really not too difficult, but I will say it takes a lot of fucking time. Like when I did that look the other day, it literally took me probably about 4 hours, but that's like with smoke breaks in between, you know, like little chill breaks, you know. If you guys are gonna do this for Christmas, I recommend getting ready about 4.5 hours ahead of time. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into this look. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Me. All right, you guys, so first things first, I personally always start by moisturizing my face, prepping my face, and then I do it all over again for foundations. I'm gonna go ahead and prep my skin with some Fix Plus. This is so amazing. I mean, I've been using this for years. I feel like this is a staple for so many people. So let's get to spraying, girl. You want to like suffocate in it. I like to start with my eyes because I focus the most on the eyes. Like that's my main priority whenever I do my makeup, which I feel like my main priority should be skin, especially because I have like these breakouts. But I mean, honestly, I take a long fucking time throughout my whole makeup, so I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about right now. Priming your eyes is super fucking important, especially if you're gonna be using color. So I definitely recommend you using like Tarte Shape Tape, like a concealer. If it's like this, then that's a different story. Like you need something kind of like very opaque. So I like to use this and the Beauty Creations white base. It's running out, so you know, gotta get everything. There's a lot of product at the bottom, I can see it. I just kind of you know, do like a line underneath. And this is gonna be your base for your actual brows, so kind of do it like how you want your brow shape to be. Let's just go ahead and blend that out. I just use like a little fluffy brush like this. For the actual primer, that's when I go in with the white and stuff, but I only use that on my actual lid and where I'm going to be placing color to kind of like blend everything out, so it's not like white as fuck under your eyes. Don't do that unless you're into that. I mean, you know. This is the Beauty Creations Dare to Be Bright color based primer in the shade white. Looks like this. By the way, if you guys love my nails, which I definitely do, these are press-ons. Like, what the fuck? Bitch. Poppin'. And whenever you're tired of them, just rip those shits off, you know? So this is definitely super important, you guys. I feel like a lot of the times people kind of talk shit on color eyeshadows if they're not super pigmented. But if you're not using it properly, girl, there's rules. You have to use a white primer. You have to. This one's really good. Also the NYX, oh my god, the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. That's fucking amazing. I just haven't been able to come across that. Is it discontinued? I literally think it might be discontinued if I'm not mistaken. I squeeze it on the back of my hand just so that it doesn't get too crazy on my lid. I like to like place it with the actual brush. I just have like a flat concealer brush. This one is by Dose of Colors. This is their concealer brush. And then I just go ahead and place this on my lid and a little bit above, like into my crease, because that's where we're going to be placing the red shade. And I like to pack this shit on. This is exactly why I like to do my eyes before my face, because I get messy, girl. She gets messy. And then I just kind of like to pat it into place. Not so much smear it, because you want it to, you know, be in this one precise spot. And then you kind of blend this part out together. So now that you look like fucking Casper the Ghost, this is when we start to go in with the color. This is the palette that we're going to be using today. This is the Live with Love palette by Morphe. This was in celebration of Pride Month. We love that. We're gonna be using this shade right here. This is Stay Strong, and we're gonna use this to kind of map out our entire look. So this is crucial. So make sure you have a steady hand for this. Don't drink coffee before this. Using this super, super tiny pencil brush. This one is from the Makeup Shack. If I fuck up, we fuck up together. Okay, so we're gonna start mapping it out. So obviously this part is gonna look pretty cray-cray and very harsh, but you're gonna blend it all out. This is just like your structure. Now we're gonna go ahead and bring this in halfway. Take a deep breath. So like I said, this has to be precise, but also you have room to play. So don't be too scared. Girl, you better not let the makeup control you. You control her. And plus, I feel like makeup is so cool because like it really is just for fun. Like you can make it look however you want. So my eyes are mapped out. This is what they look like. Hopefully they're a little bit symmetrical, but honestly, I don't really like give a fuck. No, but really though, I'm like, you know, I'm not gonna put that pressure on myself, but try to make them look as symmetrical as possible, or else you're gonna look a little wonky-eyed, you know? But this is what we're working with. This is before the blending. Now I'm going in with a small blender brush, like super tiny. This brush specifically is from Bella, and it is NG334. I don't have any color on it. I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of just like blend everything out a bit, so it's not too harsh, you know? And then obviously, like after you blend, you have to add more color, but like this just makes the biggest difference. That's also why I love the Beauty Creations white primer, because it stays moist, so you can still you know, like blend everything out even if you take a while. Blended, not blended. That's when you go in with your pencil brush, more of that red, shake it off and just kind of like redefine, but just kind of more like at the base of the look, if that makes sense, like just at the bottom right here. So this is when it gets a little bit difficult because you want to be very precise, but I'm going to go back in with the white Beauty Creations base and this flat concealer brush from Dose of Colors so that we can kind of clean this up. I like to kind of put it like in the center and then just kind of blend everything outwards. And then I go in with an angled blending brush like this. It also has like a mini side to it, so I kind of just use the fat side for the center. And then just kind of work my way with the tiny one. Taking the tiny side, this is when I kind of go in and create like that cut crease look. This is by Be Black and White Cosmetics, the Splash eyeshadow palette. This is a very small brand, but they sent me this a long time ago and I fucking love it. So we're gonna be taking this shade here with a mini shader brush. I also go in with my finger as a base, very carefully. Because your finger gives you the best application, honestly. Kind of just smooth that out. This is when you go in with your brush, kind of pat everything in. Girl, you have to be patient with the white shades. You have to work with them because they work. You just literally have to like pat it in, kind of smooth it out, pat it back in. But also that's why it's super important to use a white base. So now what we're gonna do is grab a matte black shadow, like the blackest shadow that you have, and you're gonna go in with that tiny pencil brush once again, but with the black, and we're gonna start smoking out our liner, shadow liner. Literally just gonna be like kind of following the shape of this. I pretty much just put it like along the line right here, just for definition, really. Now what I like to do is grab my makeup wipes. These are the Neutrogena ones. Wipe the back of my hand because half the time I forget, and then when I take pictures my hand is fucking dirty, so we love that. Kind of clean up underneath my eyes, so if you made a mess, you know. Could you imagine if I did my foundation in the beginning? My whole makeup would be fucked. This part is important because you're really gonna clean up your cat eye look, so just kind of be cautious. Just like that. Ooh, I'm so excited. Wow. This is my Drunk Elephant Electrolyte Water Facial Hydrant cream. I just like to put this on because I really like to pack on my makeup, and you don't want to pack your face on with makeup if you have dry skin. So we're just adding that here, especially in my nose area. Spritz some of my Fix Plus and just kind of like cover my eyeball. This primer, you guys, is so fucking bomb, and shout out to my amigo because he put me onto this. This is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, and girl, it grips. Like, it's a little sticky, but like you shouldn't wear this unless you're gonna wear foundation, honestly. So it is perfect for foundation. It really grips onto it. So now we're gonna go ahead and put my foundation on. I'm using my Cami Nguyen little sponge. These are so fucking bomb. Like, I know that there's thousands and thousands of sponges. Literally every brand has sponges, but this is definitely one of my go-tos. Like, I use this on the daily. Shout out to my girl Cami. I love you, bitch. For my liquid foundation, I do use the MAC Studio Plus in the shade NC37. This doesn't fit me exactly, but I feel like no foundation really fits me exactly. I don't know about you guys, but I love how the MAC Studio Plus foundation smells. It smells so fucking good. Kind of like dab this all over my face, and then just kind of start blending it in. It is time to do a little bit of a highlight. I'm using my Frankie Rose concealer in the shade, I'm not sure. I think it might be Angelic, if I'm not mistaken. This is a pretty light shade, but honestly, I love that. So I like to put it like at the high points of my face, so like where the wing is at, and just right under my eyes right here. So we're gonna go ahead and blend that out with a little blending sponge. I really try to like concentrate the highlight just upwards and not even like on your actual cheek. I used to do that all the time, but like that defeats the purpose of highlight. Before I even set my entire face, I like to set my under eyes using my Nikita Dragon, what is this? Transformation Face Powder. As you can see, I really fucking love this, and I go in with both shades with like a brush like this. It's kind of like an angled like face brush, I don't know. So I get the yellow, then I get the pink, then I get the yellow, really get it on there. And then I literally just start setting my under eyes, literally just in this area right here, nowhere else on my face. Because I really want this area of my face to be pretty bright. This is my under eye set, and this is not. You can definitely see a difference. It looks so pretty. Oh my god. I love this. Now I set my entire face using this brush right here. It's like an angled powder brush. This one is from Morphe and it is in the number E63. This is a very good powder foundation brush. And the powder that I'm using is by Charlotte Tilbury in the shade number 2. This is the Flawless Finish powder. This is super, super good. Alan actually gifted me this because they were all sold out at Sephora when I went. So shout out to my amigo. I'm honestly so obsessed with it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and set my face everywhere else. I did not put the transformation powder, like the highlight powder. So this is just to like really secure my skin in, and honestly like this coverage is so amazing. I really don't get oily ever with this powder unless I have it on for like hours, bitch. Like I mean hours, like a full day. For contour, I like to use my Mario Times Beauty Creations collab. I like the darker shade. It's this one right here, and you guys can use code Annette69 for a discount. This is hands down one of my favorites. I've been using it probably since it released, honestly. And I just use this with my Mr. Right brush by Too Faced. And then I just kind of, you know, bronze up my face a bit. All right, y'all, it is time for lashes. Of course, we have the Baddie B XL lashes right here. I'm gonna be using the Style Scandalous. I already took them off of here because they're ready to go. They're ready for my eyeballs, bitch. So these are honestly so bomb. Let me show you guys. Kind of like a little visual. I don't know if it looks crazy, but dude, these are so fucking bomb. Like, I do use duo eyelash glue and I do put it on my actual eyelid for extra security because I don't have liner. So I kind of use that as my liner, at least for the inner corner part, at least. I have like very watery eyeballs ever since my my surgery, my LASIK surgery. So, you know, I have to really secure them bitches, so I like to put glue on my actual eyeball. Baby, I don't need you. I like to put my lashes on looking downwards at a mirror to ensure that it is as close to my lash line as possible. I'm gonna be using my Beauty Creations eyebrow little powder kit. Recently I have been using the taupe shade, this one right here. Is it taupe? Yeah, taupe. Apply that with my angled brush right here. I kind of like a very subtle brow now, so I just kind of like flake it in, if that makes sense. Like I try not to define it too much anymore. Last but not least, we have the lips. This is the lip combo that I have been obsessing over. The lip liner is from ColourPop and this is in the shade BFF3. It's like a dark brown shade. For the inner part of my lips, I use this Feral Cosmetics April RP shade. It's a liquid lipstick. It's very pale, very nude. We love it. My friend Josue actually showed me this little lip technique. So instead of like actually filling out your Cupid's bow, you kind of like round it out to give you more like a pout. So you're more like, let me just show you guys. I don't know how to explain it, but hopefully you guys can tell what I mean. Okay, so this is what I mean. Like you kind of shape it to be more round versus being more defined. So now that we have our lips lined, we just go ahead and add the liquid lipstick to like the center right here. Not over the lip liner, but just like kind of a little bit over it. Like this. And now with a little blending brush, we just kind of blend everything together. This is the completed look. Yes, the little candy cane moment. I'm honestly so in love with it. It came out so cute. If you guys do recreate this look, please be sure to tag me so I can repost you guys. If you guys do enjoy watching little get ready with me / little makeup tutorial moments, let me know by leaving a like. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.